If it's one thing that I have learned here on YouTube.com is that this website has a lot of discrepancies. Sometimes your videos don't get sent out. Sometimes people aren't notified. Sometimes you got to smash the bell. Sometimes you have to also refresh the YouTube channel, but that's not what this is about. This isn't about the YouTube channel, but what this is about is something that has been ongoing, something that just doesn't end. Somebody that has been knocking on my door, and it's always been negativity. It's always been to bash me and trash me and paint me in a bad light. This person, who we all know, JD from New York, who has such high praise, right? Such a big head because he's getting all these views, he's making all this money. I was there at one point. I was there at one time. I was where he was. And I'm still bigger than him because I have 100,000 subscribers. I still have more overall viewership than he does. But the fact of the matter is this, is that JD comes on here, and whether or not he watches my videos are irrelevant. The fact that he comes on my videos here and there, and most recently yesterday, comes on here. The guy already thinks I'm a loser, I'm a nothing, I'm a nobody. He's admittedly went out and said this. He stated this. He's talked about me in videos. I mean, this is just, and I haven't said anything about him. I haven't left him comments. As a matter of fact, I had him blocked at one point, but then I unblocked him because I was sick and tired of him coming over to my channel and bashing me and saying all these derogatory things about me and just absolutely, burying me. But that's nothing new to me. I've had this happen many, many times. Many instances, JD has come on here and disrespected me and called me a failure as a dad. But now he comes on here yesterday and says I'm a failure as a person. It's another new segment, which it wasn't even a segment. It wasn't an add-on. Or, my bad. It was a couple days ago. A couple days ago, he came on and said, oh, this is going to be another failure. SeanzViewEnt. I'm trash. I'm a rash. He comes on here and spits out all these things. And JD, you keep doing that, bro. You keep thinking I'm a failure and I'm a nobody and I'm a zero, you hero. JD, I can guarantee you right now, it may take me a lot more time to rebuild and refocus and set the stage and, be where I once was at. Because once again, JD's the same guy that a few years ago came on here and admittedly said in video form or was it in email that his format was based off of what I did, running down the rumors, the news, and then he would take that format, he would adapt to it. And listen, I'm not gonna come on here and say he's boring or he's dull or he's not entertaining. I'm not gonna come on here and say his content's rubbish or trash. I'm just coming on here and reiterating what he's saying. I'm just saying it's wrong and it's bad and it's in bad taste. JD, I once made YouTube my full-time job. Okay, I once was getting all kinds of views. I once was, the talk of the town. I was once on here when all people were talking about me and ranting on me, and I was on the priority list. With YouTube changing and all the developments and all the updates and all the upgrades to this website, my channel kind of got lost in the shuffle. And JD, you can think I'm boring and dull and unentertaining. I don't care, JD, but the bottom line is you have to admit at the end of the day that you used to watch me. You used to be into me. And you said, change things up, Sean. Change things up. You used to say, well, Sean, maybe you should start showing your face again. Maybe you should be more interactive and more. Well, I've been doing that. I've adopted some of the things that you said, okay? And I know what you're going to do. You're going to take this video and you're going to mock me and you're going to make fun at me and you're going to poke the bear and you're going to do all those things. JD, this is nothing new. You have been on my back for the last better part of a year and just, nothing positive. Once again, JD, what I'm going to make this very simple. I don't have to yell and go into this big rant. What goes around comes around, JD. You will get yours. And I don't wish you to get in a car accident. I don't wish for any animal that you have to die. I don't wish for you to lie. I don't wish for you to die. All I wish is that you would turn around and just be a mature human being. Because, you got this big head now. You're at the top of the world. Oh, I'm making all this money. Whatever is going on in your dating life, your dating world. If you were a father, if you were a dad, if you had a child, if you had a son, a daughter, I would never come on here and call you a failure as a dad and a failure as a person or a failure as a YouTuber. All right? I'm above that. I mean, I've done my wrong things. I've done my shenanigans, but I haven't bothered you. I haven't talked to you. I haven't texted you. I haven't emailed you. What gives you the right to come to my channel and leave a comment that I'm a failure? I mean, JD, here's the bottom line. You're scared. There's a yellow streak running down your back. You would never have the guts. You would never have the gall. You would never have the grapefruits one-on-one on a YouTube video in a live forum to debate and talk with me and talk out your problems and hash out whatever the heck your vendetta is against me. If you think I'm a failure, JD, that's fine. I'm a failure. But I don't need to see it over and over and over and over and over again. You can think what you want to think. If you think I'm dull and I'm not entertaining and that I should leave YouTube and that I'm a zero my hero, if you think I'm all those things, well, that's fine. But you don't have to keep talking about it and reiterating it and going on and on. And you just don't have to do it. I know what your feelings are. I know what you feel for me. But until you face me live in a video, one-on-one, whether it's on YouTube or a Skype call or on the phone in a live video forum, JD, I know you're going to say, well, I'm above that. I'm bigger than you. I'm better than you. Me and Joe Cronin, or whoever the heck your lackey or your tackies are, whoever your friends are, whoever, friend zone, no zone, flight zone, whatever it is. You ain't going to invite me on my show because right now you got this big head. And you know what, JD? You know, one day, you know, I was on YouTube, and I'm still on YouTube. But, you know, I once thought I was at the top of the level. I was at the top of the food chain. I was what was in. Sean's View Entertainment was talked about by everybody in the IWC, YWC. Everybody was talking about me. But then slowly things happened. You know, my girl left me. You know, I went through depression. I wasn't really focused. I was off my game. And then YouTube underwent all these changes. And JD, you know what it's like when your videos don't get sent out to the subscribers. That happens 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10, my videos don't get sent out to my subscribers. So you can say, oh, I get low viewership, I get low comments, I get this, I get that. That's not all on me, JD. That's not all on me. That's on YouTube. So you can come on here and you can, you know, draw up all the different, you know, philosophies and all the different discrepancies. And you can come on here and, you know, paint me in a light and say I've done my own doings, I've done my wrongdoings. Everybody knows what I've done. Everyone knows I've improved. Everyone's tried to know that I'm trying to make, you know, gains and maintain my audience. But JD, you can't tell me that I've been on your channel in the last 7 months and said, oh, well, you're a failure. I can't stand you. I hate you. Listen, this is an open forum. This is YouTube.com, and I'm open to criticism. I'm open to hate. I'm open to discriminate. I'm open to all those things that you want to do to me. Quite frankly, I'm not about that no more, once again. But here's the thing, JD. Why don't you just face me as a man? You got a face. You got a voice that's very evident. You got a face. You got a voice. You got ears. You got eyes. You got blood. You know, the bottom line is when we're all dead, we're all going to be 6 feet under. You know, JD, you're no different from me. You got skin, you got eyes, you bleed red. You know, you're no different. Oh, I make more money. I got a bigger channel. I'm more entertaining. I'm more compelling. I'm more engaging. Well, then great. That's good. You got all those things. You got a lot of things going for you, JD, but the one thing you don't have going for you is that you don't have what it takes to get with me one-on-one in a forum. Because I know you're going to come up with all the different variables and all the different things you can come up with. Oh, you don't want to do it. You're not worth my time. I'm way over you. I'm this, I'm that. But yet you take the time to come to my channel to call me a failure and call my content a failure and say that I'm a zero and that I'm a nothing and that I'm a nobody and that I'm a failure as a father, as a dad. So you know what, JD, once again, you know, what comes around goes around. You know, your day will come and it's all going to come crashing down. Something very, 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 very bad is going to happen to you. And when it does, or when my YouTube channel once again blows up, and my channel, you know what, JD, I could be the first one to go to you, right to your face and tell you, well, I told you so. But JD, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go to your levels. I'm not going to stoop that low. I'm just going to tell you, grow up. Just grow up. Or face me like a man. You say how you're JD, you're the number one. Well, if you're so number one, you're so good, and you can knock me down, and you can type your little comments. Why don't you do it in a video, bro? Just do it in a video. I challenge you. But you ain't got what it takes. You don't have what it takes to challenge me because you know I would eat you alive in an open live debate. And for whatever reason, why you hate me and why you're against me and why you think I'm not, entertaining and I'm a zero and hey, I just gave you about 9-10 minutes of time, JD. Why? Huh? Why? What is it about me? What is it that you can't take it? Because if it were up to you, if JD was running this site, he'd have me deleted. He'd have me flagged right off this website tomorrow. That's what he would do. That's what he would do. Because the guy, for some reason, can't stand me. I get underneath his skin. For some reason, I bother him. He feels like it's his business to come to my channel and just rant on me. So, I don't understand. I don't get it. But, JD, do what you gotta do, bro. But the only time I'll ever bring you up again is if you accept my challenge in an open live forum debate, because that's the only thing that you might do, because we all know that if we were in person and we were together, we all know how that would end up. Subscribe.